Welcome back. If you're looking for a taste of the arts, Ecce Art Gallery in downtown Fargo is a perfect place to start.
And now through May 4th, Ecce Art Gallery is hosting local artist Dan Jones. And we have Dan Jones and Mark Weiler here. This guy was teasing me before. He was switching everyone's names around to get me messed up, and it worked. So congratulations. You're welcome, right?
Blame the man.
That's
of course, right?
I thank you both very much for being here.
Thank you.
Can you tell us about this body of work?
Well, the current show is all done in the last 6 to 8 months. Dan's major exhibit last year was in September, and he also had a show in 2012 of charcoals at the North Dakota Museum of Arts. This show, I think, is a little bit different in that it's exploring some new directions, some really, I think, fascinating, more mysterious scenes, as you can see of the Nocturne that we're looking at right now. This one has a little bit more of a mystery to it. This right here, I think Dan was inspired by some painters such as Whistler, and along that direction. It has more of a nostalgic feel that people, I think, respond to. Pelican Lake obviously is a very well-known body of water in these parts, and people have a very nostalgic element in their lives.
There's just such an emotional element to art. Dan, from somebody who does not do art, like I don't have that sort of creative gene, how long does it take once you sit down in front of this canvas to create that finished product?
Well, it's funny, they're all different. I mean, you know, I can have a small one, 9 by 12, take as long as one this size or larger. You spend a lot of times, you spend as much time looking at it as you do actually painting it. You know, but it's different for each one. So.
And we have a thing that we say in the business that when someone asks, how long did this piece take? I usually answer with, it took him 30 years. Because it takes that long to be able to understand the nuance of oil paint or charcoal, to be able to make a mark and know that it's done, and kind of walk away from a piece and know that that's the full experience that vignette can have.
That's so beautiful and
That
profound.
was actually my next question. So when you sit there and when do you know when you're done? What makes you go, okay, it doesn't need anything else?
That's one of the harder things, and the only way to get to that point is, you know, doing it over and over and over again.
But I mean, do you have other people come in and look at it and go, that looks great, or is it just this pure instinct where you're like, nope, that's it?
Well, my wife is very good at telling me when something isn't done.
Well, there's also a famous quote from Andy Warhol. They ask, how do you know when a painting's actually finished? And he said, when the check clears.
Also,
you guys want to take cash, right?
Also profound. Okay, we need to look through some of these other beautiful works of art. This one is called Late Summer Bales in Oil on Paper. Yeah.
Yeah, I've always been kind of fascinated by the hay bales. You know, the way they just are out there randomly placed in the fields, and the you know, the stripes, the patterns in the field, and the light on the bales. You know, you get up close to them, and they're almost like animals. You know, it's just.
Speaking of animals, the other one is gathering cows. Let's take a look at that one as well. You have.
Yeah, that's a scene that you always see. I like going out in the spring because you get all the little, you know, the little calves, you know, running around as well. They're fun to watch. But
all right, so let's talk about, Mark, for people that want to go out and see the gallery, how do they go about doing that?
216 Broadway, downtown Fargo. Dan's show is up until the 4th, and then we have a new show on the 8th. So we're open 12 to 6, Tuesday through Sunday.
Tuesday through Sunday, 12 to 6. Thanks, you guys, so much.
Yeah,
Great
you're
stuff.
welcome.
Appreciate it.
All
Stay
right.
with us.
Thanks
We'll wrap
for having
up North Dakota Today next.